We often think that the greatest lesson are learned from universities, workplaces, and from big experiences. Don't you think so? But today, let me take you not to a boardroom, but to a schoolyard fair. Every year at my school, there is something organized called Meena Bazaar. It is a mini version of Mysore Sante. It is a it was a fun-filled event where students used to put up stalls like food stall, games, something which reflects their creativity, and the main aim is to make them learn how to handle money and how to build business. So I remember the excitement when I participated in the first Mina Bazaar. I convinced two of my friends to help me to put up the food stall. In our city, the famous food or famous dish go to meal is dahi vada. So I thought I would put up a dahi vada stall. I convinced my mom to help me with that, and I have calculated everything, that this number of plates we are going to sell and we are going to make this amount of profit. I was like pesa hi pesa. But guess what happens? On the day of the event, I see three more teams who are doing the same thing. And in reality, we barely covered our cost, and most of the dahi vada came back to our home. And the painful experience is the next day, the breakfast, the lunch, and dinner with the dahi vada. I can't say that. Okay, that was a disaster. But next year, I thought I will try again. And this time, I have observed from the previous year that people who did game stall, they were profitable. They did really well. So I came up with the idea of ring toss game. Like objects over there, and if you put the ring on the object, you will get that. So I set up the stall, I decorated the stall, I invested in props, everything that is required. And guess what? It didn't work as I thought. The results were underwhelming. So in the next year, I thought this year I am going to do something. I'm going to be profitable anyhow. I'm going to be like, I will do something. And as observed from the previous year, there was one team who did really well by selling painting, sketches. I thought I am already good at that. I can do that. So I prepared around 50, 60 paintings, and I thought if I'll sell at 50 rupees, 60 rupees, then I will be profitable. And then what happens is the results are the same. So 3 year back-to-back setbacks that I had, I felt demotivated. I thought this is not for me. This is not working for me actually. And coming to the fourth attempt, I already reached class 10th. It was the last year of my school. I thought this year I'm not going to participate. Anyway, every year I'm participating. This year I have to enjoy. So people who are already participating, they are not getting the chance to enjoy the event. But something happened. An idea sparked inside my mind, and I just 2 days before I gave my name, the idea came from inspired from a science class. There was a fascinating concept that we have been taught, that was refraction of light inside water. Let me explain. Whenever you take an object, put an object inside water, it appears to be bent or shifted from its actual position. That phenomena is called refraction. So I used the same concept and developed a game, like proposed a game that has not been done by anyone. We took a transparent bucket filled with water and placed a glass inside it at the center. What the game rule is, you have to stand at a distance, hold a coin, you have to drop the coin. You'll get 3 attempts. You have to drop the coin twice, at least twice inside the glass. If you manage to do that, then your money will be doubled. At 10 rupees, you will get 3 attempts. At least 2 I have to put inside the glass. And then what happens? When I see around 300 to 400 visited our stall. Only 3 4 people managed to put that coin. And our stall was a huge hit. From principals, from teachers, parents, students, everyone were appreciating that idea. And for the first time, we made a significant profit on that day. So on that day, I realized something, not because we have made profit, but I have understood something deeper. So here is the lesson that I have understood from that experience is we do not fail, not because we are not doing well. It is because we are following the same path as everyone else are doing. There is a time when I used to follow the crowd, the same thing, the same food stall, same games, and same kind of sketches. I'm following the crowd. But when I think outside of the box, when I bring something creative and curiosity, that's where I found a breakthrough. So it took me 3 failures to understand this one thing, that innovation begins where imitations ends. So whenever you think that you are stuck at something, just ask yourself, are you trying to drop the coin where everyone else are aiming? Or are you thinking some side outside of the box? Just like, are you trying, just like the light, just like how it bends? Thank you.